From tonight, more than 10 million Australians will be locked down in Sydney and now in Melbourne, and there's cases already popping up in Brisbane. Victorians are right to be furious about the removalists from New South Wales that came here and broke the rules. Victorians and Australians are right to be furious at Gladys Berejiklian and the New South Wales government that dithered, that mucked around for a week, 2 weeks, and let the virus spread out of control because they were scared to make a politically tough decision to shut this down quickly. And Victorians and Australians are right to be furious at Scott Morrison's utter failure on vaccines. Make no mistake, the Sydney lockdown is Scott Morrison's fault. The Melbourne lockdown coming tonight is Scott Morrison's fault. We're now weeks into this crisis in Sydney. It looks like it may drag out for months and cost untold billions of dollars of taxpayer funding to keep people afloat. But every Australian is paying the price as this money is loaded onto the national debt, money we should not have had to spend. This is what the New South Wales gold standard, it seems, is now about. You get months in lockdown, this is what it buys you, months in lockdown, and billions of dollars of taxpayer support. Now, Victorians see this clearly for what it is, a terrible double standard. Our businesses, our small businesses, our casual workers had to survive for 2 weeks with no federal support, but Scott Morrison panics to cover up his own failure and is pouring billions of dollars out. No choice, had to do it, but it is a double standard. But make no mistake, if Scott Morrison had ordered enough vaccines in the first place, like every other developed country, if Scott Morrison had given us a choice of vaccines, and if Scott Morrison had built purpose-built proper quarantine that worked instead of relying on ineffective hotel quarantine, then we would not be in this mess. We wouldn't be having these lockdowns. The national debt wouldn't be tens of billions of dollars higher than it needs to be. We wouldn't have the hit to growth, and we would not have Australians fighting for their lives right now in ICU. Australians are good at rolling their sleeves up in a national crisis. We'll get out there with bushfires, with floods, with droughts. We'll help each other out. Australians are ready to roll their sleeves up now and get the jab, to do the right thing to protect their own health, to protect the health system and health workers, to protect their families, the community and the country. But there's no point rolling your sleeves up if there's no vaccines. Scott Morrison kept telling us, it's not a race, don't worry. Well, it is a race. It's not an egg and spoon race, Scott Morrison. It's not a sack race. It's a race in the real world to save lives, livelihoods, businesses, and it's a race that Australia under Scott Morrison's leadership is losing. Scott Morrison, that failed ad man, that bullshit artist without a plan, is leading this country astray.